Hello, Frugal Force. Once again, this is Captain Frugal for another episode of Road Rage. If you're not familiar with Road Rage is when I am usually on the road and talking, sharing something more of a conversational video. And I just had some idiot squeeze in and almost hit my bumper to squeeze in between me and another car because they were so desperate to get in front of us rather than go behind us where there's a ton of emptiness. Go figure, you jerk. Jeez, that's one of the benefits of road rage, I guess. You get to hear me raging out a little bit while driving on the road. If you do like these videos too, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell there, and help us out with that thumbs up, okay? Rock that thumbs up, because evidently it helps to get these things noticed more. And, man, I wish this person would speed up. And they're going all over the speed, and they're under the speed limit one moment, and then, geez, oh, Pete, and then over it next. I hate when people have no speed control. Use cruise control. See, I'm raging out already. So that's what these videos are. They're unedited, unscripted, and it just, that's the way they are for conversation. And today, oh, by the way, if you want to help out too, there's the info bar down below. You can contribute and be a member of the Frugal Force. There's Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And I want to let you all know there's some interesting things coming up. I have the comic book I'm working on, but I have some other stuff that's going to be popping up soon. Some merchandise in case you want to help. And that merchandise, the goal is to have any profit made for that is to go towards the comic book so I can hopefully keep it moving forward. All right, with that said, I want to talk about the recent events. If you have been under a rock, you know that Iron Fist has been canceled on Netflix, and now so is Luke Cage. My prediction is Jessica Jones is next. And now the reason is I think we're hearing a lot of baloney story of why they're canceled and things like that. Ratings weren't as good. They're on decline a little bit, sure. Daredevil 3 came out, so people might go, that's probably it. No, Daredevil 3 was already in the works. It was being filmed and everything else. If Jessica Jones hasn't started being filmed, I'm guessing it's canceled too. Because you think about Iron Fist 3 hadn't been started in filming yet, and neither did Luke Cage. Neither of them were starting to be filmed. I think Punisher Season 2 has already started filming, so that's probably going to happen. But whatever Marvel Netflix shows have not already been started and been recording for the season, I bet they're getting canceled. Because this is the reason. I think is the real reason. Is Disney, a lot of people know, are looking for starting their own special page for channel. A lot like DC, I believe, has done. And Disney is very territorial. Disney likes to have complete control over everything they do. And I mean very, very territorial. You look at, for example, Earth's Mightiest Heroes was doing very well. They canceled it. Spectacular Spider-Man was doing great. They canceled it. Both to be replaced by shows that they have done in their full control, which I'm not saying were good by any means. Trust me, they were both down step in quality ever since then. But that's the way they are. They like to maintain control. So if Disney isn't producing it, making it, some kind of hand in control on all steps, probably also money-wise too, they're going to cancel it. I think that's what's going on with these Netflix ones. Because the report says, well, we're not necessarily saying we're done with Netflix. We're being very vague about that. I'm not done with Netflix. I mean, done with Iron Fist. But they're being very vague about that, because my guess is they're going to say, we're canceling, and then maybe they'll do Iron Fist Season 3 on their own channel, or a reboot, which is probably what will happen, a reboot of that. They just don't want to do it Daredevil because it was already made, and maybe the Punisher because it was already made. There probably won't be a Punisher Season 3 with John Bernthal in that, which is a shame because Season 1 was very good. Now I also want to talk about the Netflix Daredevil Season 3. I know there's been a lot of complaints about politics. People are like, politics are finally in Daredevil Season 3. They're ruining it. And don't get me wrong, that pissed me off too. Okay, when I seen that hospital, blah, 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 insurance, blah, 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 all this stuff, it's like, okay. And then you got so you got that political part in there. We also have a little bit with the white rich man doing bad kind of thing. But that might be stretching it a little bit. I don't know. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I think I'm 5 episodes in. But that's leading towards, once again, the rich white man is evil kind of thing. And then with a Trump make a connection there to the, we can't get away in the way of the press. The press has to be free. And don't get me wrong, I believe in free press, but it's the white, evil man, suppressing it, which I don't know how people don't know the history of, our former President Obama was bigger in suppressing the press than any of them, but they never gave him any flack, probably because they like to manipulate history in the way that makes, their cause. They don't like reality. If you don't believe me, look into it. There was more story blocking and things of that, of letting the truth out during Obama's run than the other presidents. Okay? Pretty bad. So now why is it such a big deal? Oh, it's because Trump's in there, right? Exactly. So that's a point there. But it wasn't the first time there was politics in Daredevil. A lot of people seem to forget. Season 1, there was a time in the hospital scene, and they went off about healthcare. Okay, in there. So this really wasn't the first time, and that time bugged me too. But as I said, little things we can usually let go. It's when we're constantly bombarded with politics that we can't stand it. Danny Rand and Iron Fist was a little bit loaded too with the politics that got a little old as well. So, it's good to have somebody that's caring in nature. That's a funny concept there, because people like to always make like the rich person out to be an evil person. But let me ask you this: who can donate more? Who can do more good for a community with money and things like that to help things? A poor person or a rich person? Yeah, you have to have some before you can help others. That's just the truth of it. Money's a big part. If you don't have enough money to take care of your own family, so you're going to have to spend more time to work to take care of yours, you'll have less time to take care of others. The money is the root of all evil is not necessarily true at all. Matter of fact, I'm 100% against that theory and that thought. Mine is money allows you to show the true you. Money is an extension of yourself. More money, if you have more money and you're a bad person, you're going to do more bad things. If you have more money and you're a, quote, good person, you're going to use your money to do more good things. It's an extension of yourself. Let's say at the end of the month, I have $30 left over, and I give $5 to charity. Okay? Now, let's say I have $3,000 left over, and I give $500 to charity. It's just an extension of what you are. So the more you have, the more that number can be. It's one of the things that bugs me too when I see like movie stars and things that the news or whatever makes a big deal. Oh, they gave $10,000 to this charity. I'm thinking, big deal. Why don't you spotlight the person that's struggling, making $30,000 or $35,000 a year, and they just gave $3,000 to charity? That person gave more. That person had more heart. But, if you look at the actual percentage of income, that's my point. Okay, I'm not trying to be hypocritical there. I'm saying look at the percentage of income. That tells you the real heart. I always love it. For example, something Captain Frugal, because I'm frugal, but I choose to put my money where, and the reason I'm frugal is it allows me to have more money, to have more freedom to put my money where I want it. Some years are better than others. I had a couple bannered years I gave 30% of my income away to help others. I've had tight years in my life. Most people have had that. They have boom years and bad years based on situation. In those bad years, I gave 10% of my income because that's what I believe in doing. That's me. But that's not bragging thing or anything. I'm trying to say that, on percentages, it shows what you are. What you really are is what you are in the face of adversity. It's good and it's easy to do the right thing and be a stand-up person when everything is going your way and it's easy. It's hard to do the right thing and be a stand-up person when everything is not going well. That becomes more challenging. So, don't look down on the person that can't give as much. That's the way I see it anyway. You look at them all equally and be appreciative for all of them, realizing that different people have... oh, come on, quit cut. Man, I swear I have a target on my car for everyone to cut me off. Oops, sorry about that. I got Where was I? Well, anyway, I'm just talking about giving and things like that, and we're going off of Netflix and the politicizing and that, which, as I said, there was some. But what I have seen so far of season 3, it's been enjoyable. So I like it when Bullseye wears the Daredevil outfit and him and Daredevil get in a fight. That was pretty cool. That's where I left off at. So I don't know much past that yet. All right, well, thank you for just hearing this blah, blah, blah with me. If you're watching or have watched Netflix Daredevil Season 3, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't give away the story, but let me know what you think. Also, what do you think? Do you think I'm right about the cancellation reason for these Marvel shows, or do you think I'm wrong? Let me know that too. Also, I want to know, did you like Iron Fist Season 2? I did. I don't like how Colleen got the Iron Fist power, though. But I really like the Colleen character on the show. They did a good job with her. Matter of fact, they did her so well, it made me go, maybe she should have been with Iron Fist in the comic book instead of Misty Knight. But I don't know if I'm going to go that far, because Misty Knight's great, too. So I'd love to hear your opinions on that. All right, well, thank you for watching and listening. And until next time, keep it cruel.